Guys, how are you? Apologies for the lateness, but I was just about to start the live, went to wash my hands, and there's no water in my house. The water's gone off. And I thought, am I going mental? I've got no water. So just rang my neighbour, and apparently the entire neighbourhood has got no water because someone hit a water main or something, and it won't be until 3 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. And you know what I'm like with my bottles of water, and today is the only day where I don't have like 5 bottles of water in my fridge. This is the only one. I didn't bother to fill them up last night, so I've got no water to drink. Except for this bottle at 3 o'clock. I've just found another bottle. I'll put it back in the fridge. But I mean, I didn't realise how much water I drink until... You don't realise how much water you drink until someone turns off your water. Or how often you wash your hands until someone turns off your goddamn water. Hi, guys. Kat, I was just complaining that I've got no water. My water has just been switched off in my house. The entire neighbourhood has no water because someone's hit a main or something in the street. And I hadn't filled up the kettle. Grrr, I drink so much tea and so much water. Me with no water and no tea. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. How am I going to live? I've got some soft drink in there. I might have to drink that. Hi, guys. What's going on? And I'm a crazy hand washer too. I have to get some paper, some moist towelettes out and use those. What about your tea? I know. What about my tea? Thank God I still got this coffee going on. I drink so much water. It's crazy. I know. I drink at least 2 of these a day, plus another bottle of water probably, I would say, plus my tea, plus my coffee. It's you don't realise until it's taken away. It's like when my toilet was blocked and you don't have a toilet. It's like, what do you do? Like just the basics of life. And you think, oh my God, how often do I wash my hands? How often do I actually go to the toilet? I don't realise how often I do this stuff. You take advantage of it until it's gone. I remember my heating went off once in England. And it was off for 3 months, and I refused to pay this bill to this plumber who'd ripped me off, and I had no heating for 3 months, and I just sat in baths after filling up the kettle. I was like determined. I should have manifested that it got fixed, shouldn't I? This is before I was doing things properly. I sat there for 3 months in the middle of autumn with no bloody heat. What an idiot. Any more questions? I can't see anything. Is someone spamming the chat? Because all I can see is user joining. Someone's spamming me, I guess. What's happening? Milos Actor join. I literally can't see. The chat's going like this. I can't see any questions. I could see Kat's conversation before. Now I can't see anything. Is someone spamming me or something? Who's spamming, guys? Tell me. The chat has disappeared. Yeah. What? Last time this happened, someone was spamming it apparently. I can't sleep. I get to see you live. Hi, Cher. How are you? I can't see anything either. Oh, we can now. Okay, I'll put your questions in quick, guys. God damn it. So, guys, if you've sent me a message in TikTok for coaching, I promise I'm getting back to you. I'm going to send you a calendar invite. You can press on the actual calendar your time zone because it's getting too involved for me to write back to everyone saying, oh, what's your time zone, blah, blah, blah. It's like taking me forever. So I'm going to send you a calendar link and you can pick your time zone in there and then pay through PayPal. My SP and I hung out last night, but he said he doesn't want a relationship. Don't worry, Annabelle. Forget what he fucking said. Guys, you've got to remember whatever comes out of their mouth is based on your old fears, your old thoughts. Maybe he doesn't want a relationship. Maybe he doesn't want me. Maybe he doesn't love me. Maybe. And then he goes, oh, we can hang out, but I don't want a relationship. Guys, you friend zone yourself every time with your shitty self-concept. Go and work on that, darling. Hang out with him. Act like you're fucking together in your mind and don't worry about it. Hey, Lois, any affirmations to sleep easily? I fall asleep so easily. Sometimes, guys, your questions are in your answers are in your question. I fall asleep so easily. I just drift off to sleep every night. I have the blissfulest sleep. I have such a blissful sleep. I wake up refreshed every morning. I sleep right through the night. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I fall asleep. I never get notifications about your lives anymore. I literally just did it then. But TikTok, look, it's like YouTube. YouTube notifications like take a day to be notified of someone's video as well. It's just really terrible. Something with these algorithms are not sending notifications out quick enough. Yeah, someone's doing it. Who's doing it? Tell me the person's name who's spamming the chat, guys, and I'll get rid of them. Good evening. Hi, Button 1967. That's what he said today. Who said today? How often should you affirm? My affirmations come naturally now, so I'm just flipping. Good, darling. Good. If you're flipping your negative thoughts, that's what you should be doing. Absolutely. Rather than a schedule. That's great. I manifested my dream job and apartment this week. Next is my SP. Oh, did you save the turtles? Oh, good for you, darling. Good for you. Yes, SP is next. Clear skin affirmations. I have such clear skin. My complexion is perfection. My skin is so beautifully clear. I love my beautiful skin. Say that as you're putting on things, your retinol at night. Say it as you're doing it, darling. I was saying I'm putting update on Facebook soon. I have a lot of movement, feeling amazing. Do you, Cat? Woohoo! How exciting. Okay, the chat seems to be okay. Loz, I thought my TikTok was broken. Oh, yeah. Strange. I don't know what happened up the top there. Very weird. Any more questions, guys? Can't see any. So if you have sent me a TikTok message, I promise I'm getting back to you today after I've sorted out my PayPal, because they've stopped my PayPal payments from coming to me. You can pay with PayPal, but they're not allowing me to withdraw. So I have to ring PayPal, I have to sort that out, and then I have to link it up with Calendly. So guys, if you want another appointment, I will send you a calendar link, and you can press the calendar, just press your time zone. You'll see what times I'm available on what days, and then pay through PayPal that way. How long can it take to manifest your SP, darling? As long as it takes to convince your subconscious that you are and he are together, that it is already done. That's how long it takes to do anything. How long it takes you to convince your mind. My questions are not showing. Well, I can see them now, Teresa. My SP said he didn't want a relationship. We hung out last night. Any advice? He also left me on... You're going to say left you on red? Why the fuck are you messaging him, darling? Annabelle, why the fuck are you messaging him? If you're hanging out, he said, I don't want a relationship. Are you messaging him again the next day? No. Please stop. Guys, if it's showing up in your 3D not the way you want, you don't go fucking messaging them and being left on red and then feeling worse about yourself. Just stop messaging and let them come to you. Can you not trust he's going to message you, darling? Is that what you're going to say? He left you on red? I hope it was because he was messaging you and you messaged back and he left you on red, not you were initiating after hearing that information out of his mouth. Please don't do that. You're putting yourself so far off the pedestal, so far below him. Do you choose me? I'm sending you another message. Guys, you've got to get into the space of I'm a fucking queen. I'm the girlfriend. No one treats me as anything but the goddamn girlfriend. Are you doing that in your mind? Or are you letting him choose you? Do you choose me? I'm so far below you. I put you so far up on the pedestal. I'm letting you choose your choice. Guys, that's the energy you're sending out when you're doing that. Please stop. My boyfriend threw me a curveball about manifesting. He said, what if all three women are manifesting the same person? Yeah, your boyfriend's an idiot, darling. You can't do that. You're in your reality there and theirs. Tell him he's a moron. I'm in no contact with my SP. Yes. So you can get contact from them, darling. Go and watch my How to Manifest a Text series. Go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group. Okay. But don't go no contact if you're in a relationship with them. But if you're in no contact already, that's not a problem. Circumstances do not matter. What are we supposed to expect when SP is back? Expect the best. Expect they love you. Expect they're back because they love you. Don't expect the worst. But also don't expect it to go exactly back to where it was before. Slowly, slowly catching monkey. Be patient. Don't react. I got a bird before land this evening. A Facebook guy reached out and said I was so beautiful. Oh, lovely, darling. Love it. I'm in no contact with my SP. Any recommendations on affirmations for that? Darling, the best thing to do is live in the end in your mind. That's the first thing you need to do, that you and he are together. Just affirming for contact, all you'll get is contact, but you won't get the relationship. You want the relationship, no? So, SP, his name, and I are so blissfully, happily coupled up, or we're so blissfully married, or Sean loves being my boyfriend, or John loves being my boyfriend, whatever his name is. Imagine that. And then affirm for contact. He can't stop calling me. He's blowing up my phone. He texts me every day. We're constantly in contact. Affirm those things, darling. I reported it. Oh, did you, Grace? Good for you. Thanks, darling. Because sometimes, guys, I can't see it. So if someone's spamming the chat, please do report it. There are a couple of, probably, I don't know, I'm assuming there's some dicks on here, but also some LOA people who are getting the shits with my videos. He said he's not ready for a relationship. It doesn't matter. IGMZ. Guys, if they say they're not ready for a relationship, it's coming from your shitty thoughts about you. Maybe he doesn't want one. Maybe he doesn't want me. Maybe I'm not lovable enough. Maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe he's looking at other girls. Maybe he's a player. Maybe this, maybe that. And then he says, I'm not ready for a relationship. It's your thoughts about him that reflect out of his mouth. He can meet another girl tomorrow and be ready as fuck for the relationship with her because she doesn't have shitty self-concept about herself. Go and work on that, darling, please. You friend zone yourself. Go and watch all my videos about friend zoning. Guys, if he says, I just want to be friends, it's because you're not feeling lovable enough. You're not stepping into girlfriend. You're not stepping into the state of girlfriend. He's going to treat you like a fucking friend. Guys, how is it that for some people they can manifest within minutes and for some people it takes weeks and months? It's because they've got resistance against it, darling. Oh, thanks, John Nicholas Foley. They've got resistant thought. So they've got thoughts of like, oh, this is too hard for me. Why does this take so long? This works for other people really quickly and not for me. Don't think that. Say, I can manifest everything quickly and easily. I'm a master at this. I get everything I want whenever I want it. Okay? But also, get rid of the old story about whatever it is you're trying to manifest. That's why it takes a long time. Because you're still holding on to the old thoughts about it, the old fears about it, the old breakup story, what he said, what you said. You're hurt, you're not being forgiven, you're not forgiving him, blah, blah, blah. My boyfriend threw me a curveball as I was teaching him about manifesting. Yes, I saw that, darling. Just tell him everyone's in their own reality, so it doesn't matter what anyone's doing over there in their reality. You can manifest one person, they can manifest them over there. I got so many birds before land. I feel like I make more progress with my self-concept every day. Wonderful, baby Nemesis. I love it. So many people doing so well on their self-concept. We were texting, but then I sent the last text. Okay, so don't worry about it, darling. So he left you on red. Just go about your day, get on with your fucking life, and assume he's just playing hard to get, and he's trying to think of a thing to say to you, and he's been thinking all day, and he can't think of anything good, and it's trying to take him days to think of it. If he really cares what he texts back. Don't give it bad meaning, guys. Don't go, oh, they're not texting back because they hate me. Be like, oh, well, he really wants to say something really good, so he's thinking about it. And get on with your life, guys. I got triggered the other day, but didn't react. Left him on red and waiting for him to come. Something. Wonderful. More self-concept, less SP. Yes, guys. You have to change you to change them. This is about you. It's not about them. Guys, the 3D will not make you feel better. You have to change you. Yes, Yasmin. You're getting it. Guys, the 3D is only going to throw you, make you upset, make you feel like you're failing, make you feel like, where is it? And it will just fuck you every time. Stop looking at it. Your affirmations are helping, Loz. I didn't react to my 3P, SP in the 3D because I'm his queen. Yes, Sammy, yay! Miriam, I've become a little less obsessive with my business in a good way. We'll check growth constantly. With checking growth constantly, wonderful, darling. So just let it grow organically and just be saying, my business is booming. My business is growing by the day. And just affirm that it is, but you don't have to check it because you're just affirming for it. I stopped chasing and he said, I don't deal with different. I was like, oh, sorry, not chasing. Darling, if he's being a dick about it and saying, I'm used to you chasing me, what's going on? Just be like, well, I don't believe in chasing people, so this is the new me. Deal with it. If he's doing that sort of attention-seeking crap, darling, just don't worry about it. Just stay in your queen energy and he's going to have to approach you, text you. Don't worry about it. Don't be thrown, Grace, by that. What if he's spoken to you? What if he's spoken to you for months and has come back by himself but still won't see you, confused? So he's speaking to you but won't see you, darling. Then just start affirming in your mind you're together. He loves being your boyfriend. He loves seeing me. When he doesn't talk to me and see me, he doesn't feel right. He needs to see my beautiful face every day. Okay, start affirming for him seeing you rather than just contact. What can I say when I'm having negative thoughts to reaffirm and get the negative off my mind? You've got to jump in with your new positive affirmations, guys. Affirmations are just new thoughts. What are your positive affirmations you're saying? Are you just doing them as an activity and then letting your mind run all day? Your mental diet, guys, what you're thinking all day, your self-talk all day is what you need to be changing. Not just sitting down and doing an activity. Now I'm affirming. And then all day, you're a piece of shit, no one loves you, blah. Jump in with your affirmations then, darling. I affirmed him. He came around. It's now been a month. I've been affirming nothing happened. He's gone. Well, Jeep girl, What have you been thinking? What are your fearful thoughts about the situation? Oh, he's ghosting me. He's disappeared. He's looking at other girls. He doesn't want me. What are your thoughts? That's what makes them go away, guys. You get ghosted and they disappear when you have fearful thoughts. You have to work on your self-concept. Are you doing that? Hi, Loz. Do you know when you'll be getting to reading the updates? Oh, sorry, Megan. I'm so sorry. I literally have had a shit show with trying to book calls this week because something's going on with my PayPal. I'm just trying to get a handle. I've got about 30 requests in my TikTok for calls and I haven't got back to anyone. Sorry, guys. And I also had to go and see my mum yesterday in the old people's home because I wasn't sure if we were locked down today. I still don't know if we're in lockdown. I don't think we are. Which affirmations did you use? Yes. What are good self-concept affirmations? Guys, there's heaps in my TikTok. Look up. It says self-concept across the top and it says affirmations. Okay, you can also go to my Facebook group and find them in one big folder. It says affirmations in the topics and then look up self-concept. You'll see them. They're all together. Lots of them. All right, guys, please do go to the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz. The affirmations are in there. By saying affirmations, is that revising the old story and seeing visions of us in the future? Yes, if you say the affirmations like John and I are happily married, yes, you're seeing you and he in the future happily married, but you're also seeing it now. Your affirmations about you are in the now and the future. I am so beautiful. I am so loved. I am so wanted. You are now that. My friend sent me an SP prom pictures, but I didn't react because he's coming back. Good, darling. Just tell your friend to fuck off with that crap. Just say, darling, I don't want to know that information. Why are you sending me this shit? 3D doesn't bother me. Please don't send it to me. Started reading Neville Reader and I love it. Oh, good, Pamela. Is there a certain time where we should see movement with SP? I feel like it's been a while for me. No, Megan. How many of my lives have you watched? How many times do I freak out when someone says about the time? There is no certain time. It comes in its own appointed time. It takes as long as it fucking takes, guys. Honestly. You've got to stop freaking out about the time. You've got to think, well, he's here already, so why am I worried about the time? I know it sounds strange, but you've really got to do that. Can I tell 3D SP that I think he loves me? What? Can I tell 3D SP that I think he loves me? Yes, you're telling him you love me, you love me. You're telling him through your thoughts, darling. No, you're not telling the 3D. 3D is a shadow of what you're thinking. Found out that a straight guy I've been lost contact. What? Found out that a straight guy who I've lost contact with told his girlfriend that he misses me. Help, please. What do you mean? You don't want him to miss you? You don't want the straight guy to miss you or not? Why do you need help with that, darling? Just affirm that he doesn't then. I don't understand the question. Any more questions, guys? I've been saying that I'm the star, and this guy called me a star today. Wonderful, guys. Guys, everything will click. Just wait. Self-concept is everything. Yes, darling. By saying affirmations, is that revising the old story? Is it good to be getting future visions of us past? Yes. So, guys, it is revising when you say, I have always been loved and wanted. I've always been known, if you want to think you're famous. I've always had beautiful relationships. That's revising. But also when you're stepping into the state of I am that, it's like it is now and in the future. I am lovable. I am loved. I am wanted. I am in a beautiful relationship. Thanks for the fire, Crow Tarot. You're right, lol. Yes, Megan. And I will read you your update, I promise. Found out that a straight guy, I saw that one. I don't understand the question, C. Cleary. What the fuck is the question? Okay, you found out a straight guy you've lost contact with, told his girlfriend he misses you. What do you need help with? What's the question? You want him to miss you? You don't want him to miss you? You want to be in a relationship with this straight guy? What's going on with this question? There is no question there. You're giving me a statement with an exclamation point. Ask me the question, darling. Any more questions, guys? Guys, please do join the Facebook group if you haven't already. We've got over 1,000 people in there now. I'm posting the new Q&A forum today to post your questions in. It will have a Neville Goddard quote. It'll be found under topics, Q&A forum. Just click that topic and you'll find the forum. Put your questions in there. Do not send the questions to be approved on the main page. I will just decline them. It's only for success stories and encouraging posts. Okay? Affirmations to break a bad habit. Just affirm you don't do it anymore, darling. I hate smoking. Smoking makes me feel sick if it's smoking or something. I'm so motivated if you can't get out of bed and do work or whatever. Like the opposite of what you're doing. Turn it into an affirmation, darling. I don't know what it is the habit is. How do I manifest my ex communicates with me more? Darling, I've got lots of videos like this. Talk to me. He's blowing up my phone. Lots of affirmation videos on my TikTok. Just go and find them, loop them, download them, listen to those. He's blowing up my phone. He's always calling and texting me. But you've also got to imagine in your mind that you're together. You don't want just the contact. You want the relationship. What is something simple to manifest to gather faith in the process, please? Something like a free coffee. Someone's going to give me a free coffee today. I'm going to get something free like a coffee, okay? Or someone's going to say howdy to me, or a certain word, or they're going to wear a certain thing. Someone's going to wear polka dots today. I'm going to see a horse today, okay? Just affirm it a few times in the morning, then assume it's going to come about. Then the next day, do another little test. And when they come about, you see a horse key ring. Oh, tick, I saw a horse. Someone said howdy. Oh, tick, I did that, okay? And then you'll start realizing your power, guys. When I want him to come back and confess, When I want him to come back and confess his feelings for us to be together, what order should I do it? Just assume you're together already, darling. Not he's going to come back. He loves being my boyfriend. He loves me so much. He's always telling me how much he adores me and loves me. Assume it is already, guys. That's living in the end. You're not assuming they're coming back. You're assuming you're already in the relationship. That's the key. How many times do you need to say the statement? Guys, you need to say your affirmations over and fucking over and fucking over and over and over and over and over. It's just new thinking. Guys, affirmations are being taught on TikTok like in the most ridiculous way, saying, write it down, 369, then walk away. Well, writing it down does absolutely fuck all. You've got to think them and 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 think them. They're new positive thoughts to replace old negative thoughts, and you have to do it repetitively enough to replace that old shit. How long have you been thinking the old shit? Enough times to get rid of that crap. If the negative thoughts are still jumping in that you're affirming against, you're not doing it enough. Morning, noon and night. On the hour, every hour if you can. Whenever the negative thought jumps in, it's your new mental diet. It's not an activity, guys, affirming. SP is actually very busy. Is it possible to affirm he's always free and available for me? He is always free and available for me. He makes so much time for me. He's at my beck and call. Affirm that, darling. Stop saying he's so busy. I recently have been hearing about switch words, mantras. Thoughts are a load of bullshit, darling. I don't know what the fuck this crap is. I saw some video on it. I'll say this word and it means this. What in the living shit? Guys, if you are watching any damn see you next Tuesday dumb bitch who's saying something about a switch word or a mantra, please go like this. Not interested because you're a moron. Guys, it's simply your belief in the word. I believe this word, this switch word, is going to manifest for me. Flibbity gibbet. It's the belief in the word, guys. These people are fucking idiots. Please stop watching them. They are literally trying to think of new subjects for videos. They've seen somebody else talk about switch words and mantras, so they're doing a video on it because it's got lots of views. They've seen someone talk about grab avoid codes. It's got lots of views. Guys, it's your belief in it. If I believe that holding this phone in my hand and saying flibbity gibbet 3 times and shaking it in the air will cause my manifestation to come, then it will. It's your belief in the fucking thing. Your belief in the switch word is what causes it. It's just your mind, guys. Your habitual, subconscious thought, your dominant thought is what manifests. It's your belief in the thing, in the crystal, in the candle, in the switch word, in the 1111. It's not the switch word. Please, I'm begging you, if you are listening to any dumb bitches talking about this stuff, press your screen really hard on your For You page and press not interested because they're idiots. I received a free lunch today as opposed to I received a free lunch today as opposed to I will receive. Yes, I received. Yes. I love getting free lunch. I love getting free lunch. Or you can say I will. You're just predicting your future today. You can. You're on fire today. I'm just in a bad mood with these silly questions because it makes me annoyed, and not annoyed at you guys, but annoyed at the shit that's being taught on here. There is so much crap being taught on here. I'm old. You got to remember, when I learned about law of attraction, all I learned about was The Secret. I've come on here in the last couple of months and seen switch words and grab avoid codes and talk in the water and put it under your pillow and all this absolute bullshit that you guys are being taught. It's complete bullshit. Someone actually wrote yesterday, well, what do I do with the water manifestation? How do I get it to work? It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. It's your belief in the water working. I despair, guys, that you are watching this crap. No wonder you're so confused. It's not your fault. Please stop watching any. If they've got a fucking salt lamp behind them and they even mention the word switch or grab a boy or water, go, not interested. They go, Nikola Tesla spoke about the universe. Nikola Tesla never spoke about 369 method. What's lacking in self-concept if SP wants me, but can't settle down for practical reasons, because you think he's got practical reasons, guys. If they come out with some reason like, my child is my priority, my job is my priority, practically we can't get together because I'm in this state and you live in this state, it's just your belief in it. Oh, because we live separately, this will never work out. Because if his child, he can't make me a priority. It's your belief in that. You keep thinking it and thinking it and thinking it, and then it comes out of his fucking mouth. Whatever comes out their mouth, guys, you've got to understand it's a fear you once had, it's delayed, and now he's saying it. And you get offended, but you once thought it. You've got to think, when did I think this? That he's not making me the priority. Oh, yeah, I did think that. Okay, that's why it's coming out his mouth. Thoughts on psychics, not tarot, but those who talk to spirit guides. Yes, guys, look. A psychic is simply reflecting your thinking just like everyone else in your life is, just like a tarot reader. But if they are talking to spirit and they're an actual fucking medium, then yeah, maybe they're talking to spirit. I don't know. But how do you know if they are or not, or if they're not a bullshit artist? That's the thing. What do you mean visualize with him for the relationship? Visualizing is hard for me. What can I do? Guys, if you can't visualize, and you can imagine a phone conversation, him saying, I love you so much, baby, I want you to be my girlfriend. You can imagine his smell in your bed. Or you can just affirm. John and I are happily married. John loves me so much. He loves being my man. He loves his life with me. Affirming is living in the end. Guys, you've got to go to the end. What is it you want? The relationship. If you want contact, well, you don't just want phone calls and texts to you. You want a relationship. Go to the end with your affirmations if you can't visualize. You don't have to visualize if you don't want. Your brain naturally, or your mind, your subconscious mind naturally creates pictures when you affirm anyway of being with him, of being married, okay? So watch what you say. Yes, I swear SP told me once that he's in military, like, then I was like, yeah, he doesn't care, so watch what you say. Yes, guys, military men are like this. Guys who are deployed are like this. It's just your belief, and then they'll turn out that way. Stop thinking that about them. I unfriend people when they bring out the tarot cards. Hi, lost. Look, it's just a whole lot of lost people, guys. People go to tarot and psychics, they're lost. I get it. I've gone to psychics. I get it, guys. You're looking for answers. That's why people have a responsibility on here if they're teaching manifestation to actually know what the fuck they're talking about, to understand that feeling comes from thought, that belief comes from thought. If you listen to any dumb asshole who's on here talking about, that girl is wrong. There was one girl who clapped back at me when I first got on here and she said, if you're going to teach manifestation, you should be doing it properly and understanding that you have to feel it first. You have to feel it for it to manifest. And I thought, is this bitch so dumb that she's telling me how to manifest? A person who actually knows what the fuck she's doing, who understands that you have to think a thought before you can feel a feeling. And she's schooling me, is she? This little 15-year-old, or she looked 15. She was about 20-something, and she was telling me off on 2 videos. And I thought, listen, dumb bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about, and you're teaching your 600,000 followers this dumb crap that you don't even understand, and you're telling me off. But I thought, I won't say anything. I just felt really sorry for the 600,000 people who are following this dumb bitch. Because she didn't even understand that you can't physically feel a feeling without first thinking the thought that makes you feel the feeling, which means all you can control and need to manifest is the fucking thought. Feel sad. You can't. You have to think of something to make you feel sad. Therefore, all you need is the thought. Believe that your mum's dead. You can't. You have to think, oh God, my mum's died. And then you believe it. You have to think the thought, guys, every time, and anyone who's telling you to feel it or believe it is an idiot, and I beg you not to watch them anymore because they actually don't understand what they're teaching you. It's really simple. It's just your subconscious thought, guys. I can't stress this enough. It's not Grabavoid codes, it's not 369, it's not the universe, it's you thinking, thought, sending it out, it gets reflected back. The end. Oh, thanks for the fire, darling. My friend texted, oh, what? Is it okay to have visualize him talking to you, but you can't do it in his voice? Yes, guys, you don't have to do it in their voice. That's fine. Hi, Loz. I affirmed him. He came around. Now he's gone. Been a month. Can he come around again? Yes, darling. You're freaking out and assuming that he's disappeared. Stop thinking that. Start affirming. He can't wait to see me. He's constantly thinking about me. He loves being my boyfriend. He's here all the time. I can't get rid of him. I'm getting sick of the dude. I've seen him so much. Okay? I'm using words like can't, like he can't stop thinking about me. Is that all right? No, it's fine, guys. People say you can't use negatives. That's crap. I use negatives all the time. I never get sick. He can't stop thinking about me. Works every time. Well, how come it works for me? I don't have a belief that it doesn't work. That's why. Thank you so much. What? I can't see it. Because every LOA person makes me feel hopeless. Yes, I know, because they're fucking morons, darling. I had a dream of him. I think because I keep thinking of him 24/7. Yes, guys, if you have a dream of them, give the dream good meaning. I have a tarot reader, but she's law of assumption, so she tells me it's just for guidance. Oh, good, Hallie. So she understands she's just reflecting your thinking. Good. So loud. Well, don't watch me then. Fuck off. I hate LOA. It never felt right. And why are they so aggressive? Because, darling, people don't like to be told they're wrong. And so thanks, Helen. So a lot of people on here are so staunchly believing this shit, even though it's actually not really working for them, although it might be working for them because they believe in it. So they believe it works, therefore it works, which is all their mind, which is all I'm teaching, okay? So they don't want you to question them. People don't like being criticised. And I'm very happy to be criticised. If someone wants to come and criticise me for what I'm saying, I will happily go re-research it if I'm wrong. And I don't speak on subjects I don't understand or don't research and don't know about. Someone asked me yesterday about astral projection. I have never really researched that, so I have no opinion on it. I'm not going to give an opinion because I don't know. Like Grabavoid codes, I had to actually go and look it up to figure out what the fuck it was and go the real research behind it to find out, like with 369, I had to find out, did Nikola Tesla ever actually say the key to the universe is 369? No, he didn't. Did he ever say there's a 369 method and use it for affirming? He never even spoke about manifesting. So people are going to blogs talking about 369 method, but they're not going to the actual sources, the proper sources. They're just going to the law of attraction-y sources, but they're not finding real sources. And the thing is, Nikola Tesla's dead. So we can't go and ask him, hi guys, darling, did you ever say this about 369? He'd go, no, fuck Loz. People are just using it for video views. I say, thanks Nicola. You can't go and ask these people, they're fucking dead. So everyone's just running with shit and making up shit and no one can contradict it because they're not alive. And they're copying everyone else for video views. You've got to understand that TikTok is trending based. And if someone's done a Grabavoid code video and it's trended, everyone else does one. It doesn't mean it's a thing. I see the owners of the house I want sometimes. What do I affirm? When I see them, just affirm they don't own it anymore. Oh, they're my old owners, the old owners of the house. They love that I bought their house. Okay? If people tell me I need to get over him, is it just my old thinking and to ignore it? Yes, guys, it's just your old fears that this isn't going to work. He's never going to come back. You need to get over him. They're also reflecting the old story of him that you used to tell, remember? Some LOA people act like a damn cult. Yes, guys, it becomes a bit of a cult. It's weird. Very strange. Is there a psychic on TikTok who's legit? I don't know. No idea. Is he, wait, so I can visualize him talking and hear him talking to me, but in my voice. Is that okay? Yes. Lying baby, like, baby, you miss me so much, don't you? Oh, baby, I miss you. Just say it back. Like, you don't have to hear their voice, guys. Using your imagination. If people tell me I need to get over him, is it just, oh, I saw that one? If people tell me, I had a thought that my SP would make a TikTok. He's never made one, and he did. Did you, Megan? You sent that out there. You made that happen, darling. Thank you so much for your help. You were the only person who has explained LOA clearly to me. Oh, good. But I'm teaching law of assumption, darling, not law of attraction. There's no such thing as law of attraction. You're not attracting anything. There's no such thing as law of attraction. It doesn't exist. You're not attracting a single solitary thing from anywhere. You're literally sending thoughts out and they get reflected back. That's simply all manifesting is. It's your mind. Your mind power, guys. There's no universe sending you crap. Doesn't make any sense. What air is sending you stuff, is it? It decides things for you and then sends you stuff. What? Makes no fucking sense. Any more questions, guys? Hi, Alan. Oh. How do we know what's BS and what's not when it comes to people on here teaching manifesting? If they're talking about Grabavoid codes, law of attraction, anything other than your mind, your dominant habitual thoughts manifest, then don't watch them. Kim Belez teaches this properly. Candace, or whatever her name is, sometimes does, but she craps on about feelings. There's another girl called Jasenia. She craps on about other stuff that isn't right and sometimes talks about law of assumption. She talks about soulmates and burning sage and crap, so she gets herself confused. There's one other girl with blonde hair, and it's called Effortless Master Manifesting, called Shannon. Her and Kim Belez are the only two people on here I've seen who are actually teaching this correctly. That's it. Two people. The rest of them get confused about feelings and stuff. And they start talking about soulmates and twin flames and asking the universe. And I'm like, you fucking lost me. There's no meant to be. There's no universe manifesting for me. There's no soulmate. What are you talking about? Your dominant thoughts manifest. If I think they're my fucking soulmate, they're my soulmate. I decide what's meant to be with my thinking, darling. Stop confusing yourself. Guys, if you're really, really lost, go and read Neville Goddard or go and listen to his lectures. I can't find the book. Otherwise I'll show you. How are we supposed to act when SP is back? Like normal, darling. Okay? Be your lovely, pleasant self. Don't talk about the past. Don't talk about the breakup. Don't react to their current state. If they start turning up as the old him, don't react. Remove yourself from the situation. Go to the toilet. Mute yourself. Take yourself for a walk. Say nothing. Do nothing. Just assume he's turning into the guy you want. It's going back to the relationship you want. Trust me from experience. Do not react. Just assume he's turning up as the new him every single time. Whatever he does. Don't react. SP came back as a friends with benefits. I'm so confused now. Yes, that's because of your shitty self-concept, darling. Friends with benefits is because you don't feel good enough to be the girlfriend. You think there's something wrong with you. You think he doesn't like you as much as you like him. Blah, fucking blah. You don't feel lovable enough. You're not stepping into the state of girlfriend, darling. It's got nothing to do with him. If he's come back and it's friends with benefits because you've got doubts about the relationship going back to the way it used to be, he doesn't love me as much as he used to, I fucked this up, maybe he doesn't want me, and then that's how he's treating you. Start stepping into the state of girlfriend, start assuming that's all he wants from you, and start affirming that he's so affectionate, he loves being around you, he loves being your boyfriend. Guys, when they come back, just assume they're back because they love you, nothing else, not because they're there for sex. If you make that assumption, that's all it will be. Tell them you have boundaries though, right? No. Guys, you set boundaries with your fucking mind. I don't believe in going, you've overstepped my boundary. Well, you let people overstep your fucking boundary with your thinking. Okay? You can set boundaries all you like in your 3D, guys, and trust me, it won't make any goddamn difference because you can set the boundary thinking you're being all like queen energy. I'm setting a boundary. Please don't call me after 11 p.m. I don't like booty calls. But you're thinking, I'm just a booty call. He wants me just for sex. You've got to start stepping into the state of girlfriend who never fucking gets booty calls and he won't ring you at 11 o'clock. Right? It's what you're thinking that matters, guys, not what you do. Every single time. You can set all the fucking boundaries you like, but if your shitty self-concept is still in your mind, won't matter what you say out in the 3D. I want a relationship. I don't want friends with benefits. I deserve to be more than just friends with benefits. It's going, I'm not good enough. You don't choose me. I'm allowing you to choose me. Do you choose me? That's a terrible setting of boundaries. Please don't do that. Guys, do it in your mind. Of course, if someone's abusing you, you remove yourself from the fucking situation. Absolutely. Or you don't get yourself in that situation in the first place. It's because your self-concept that you get yourself in those situations. Remove yourself and go and work on your self-concept. Right? Oh, thanks, Lauren. That's my name. My ex, what? My ex is cold, mean, and a narcissist. Can I manifest change in his behaviour? Yes, stop calling him cold, mean, and a narcissist. Guys, people show up how you describe them in your mind. They will play the part you've assigned them. They're like actors in your 3D. He's a narcissist. He's cold. He's mean. It's exactly how he'll fucking be. Stop describing him that way, thinking him that way, ruminating about him that way, thinking about all the things he did that made him an arc. He's not an arc. You think he is. Guys, you can change people like that by changing your thoughts about them. He's so loving to me. He only talks about me. He does everything to make me happy. He's so beautiful for me. He's so warm. He sends me such beautiful messages. He loves being my boyfriend, etc. Or her. If I dream about my ex, does that mean my manifestation is working of him coming back to me? Darling, dreams mean whatever you think they mean. Give it good meaning. Give it the meaning that that is what it means. What is your favourite Neville book or quote? My favourite Neville quote is, change your self-talk, change your world. So that's what I'm trying to teach you guys to do. Change what you're thinking constantly and your world will change. It literally reflects out. Whatever you're thinking, your inner conversation all day is what reflects out in the world. So if you change it, you'll change your world. Or there is no one to change but self. There is no one to change but you. Probably the easiest Neville Goddard book is Feeling is the Secret, but The Power of Awareness is a wonderful, wonderful book I would highly recommend as well. Never accept what you don't want and affirm what you do want. Yes! Don't tell me what you don't want. Tell me what you do want. Stop affirming with your thoughts. They're a narcissist. They're mean. That's an affirmation. Your thinking are affirmations. You're affirming with truth something. That's all affirmations are, guys. A new truth, a new thought that you think is true, that you're affirming as true. Affirming isn't an activity. It's new thinking. How can I manifest / believe I have good health when I can't physically move? Lie in bed, not physically moving, saying, my cells are renewing themselves daily. My subconscious mind, which created my body, knows how to heal every cell, organ, and tissue in my body and is doing it right now. It is restoring my body back to the body it knows how to create. I am thriving with health. I can move so easily. Things like that, darling. So we don't have to feel, just think and affirm. Yes, guys, God damn it! You can't force a feeling. Feel despair. Do it now. Mars, Gardenia, do it now. Feel despair now. You can't. You're going to have to think, oh, what can I despair about? What makes me feel despair? You can't, guys. Please stop watching these fucking idiots who are telling you this. Makes me upset. I've got to go in a minute, guys, because I've got to get on with my day and answer people's questions. So, guys, please do go to the Facebook group to watch these lives back. I save all the lives. I will be adding some more today. Manifest space, live space with space laws, if you're searching for it in the space bar in Facebook. Otherwise, click the link in my bio. Now, thanks, Blue Eye Girl. I'm going to add the Q&A forum today. You can ask new questions in the new Q&A forum. Look for the Neville Goddard quote or press Q&A as the topic. You can read all the success stories. And I do go live in there every Friday as well in Facebook exclusively. And I do have some recent lives with lots of success stories in there. Go and watch the recent one with all the love hearts. It says success stories. There's like 6 or 7 SP success stories since I started my account with people who had calls with me and people who didn't have calls. Thanks, Kat. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you want one-to-one coaching, do DM me in Messenger or my TikTok. I am getting back to everyone today. I will send you a calendar link for you to book your booking. All right, guys? And thank you so much for joining me. Do follow me if you don't already. I go live twice daily. You never know when because I'm doing it around client calls. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah.